when it comes to, well, I should ask really, are you a high school senior? If yes, do you plan on going to college? Now, this is going to be a mixed bag answer. Because if you say no, I'm not college material, you're most likely not college material. And if you say yes, I'm college material, then you're probably, most likely, college material. But if you're not college material, don't force yourself or don't try to be college material, because you're only going to make stress much worse on you. If you're college material, don't be too cocky about it, because you're going to give yourself tons of stress to begin with. Now, I'm not against college. I'm not against people going the extra mile to expand their education. I'm gonna take a free college course starting Sunday. It's on astronomy and the expansion of the universe, and I put my heart into science because science is truthful. And I want to know more about the stars and how the stars itself, how they're born and how they die. I mean, I know it's a supernova when they explode, but what gets a star to that point? That's why I want to know. But as speaking as a human being who's gone to college for a year, I know I'm not college material because, for one thing, to be college material, you have to be a people person. You have to love school. You have to want to be away from home. Those are the three major things. Oh, and also, the fourth major thing, you like to party. Those are the four major things that define someone who's college material. I hate partying. I'm not a guy, even though I'm 20 years old, I'm not a guy to go to one of these pathetic dance clubs, and I really think they're pathetic because all it is, it's the same music, just redone in all different styles, and it's all misogynistic towards women. I'm not even making it up. Ladies, if you're watching this, put down that album that you're about to put in the CD player or put on your iTunes, because look up the lyrics before you actually listen to the song. It's all saying how women are supposed to pleasure men. That's all it's about. Do you really want to subject yourself to that standard, that society standard that all girls are meant to pleasure men? That's all they're about. If you seriously think that that's great music and that's a great inspiration to listen to, I feel sorry for you. Anyway, I hate partying. I'm not a party guy. I never was a party guy. I'm more fine, I'll go to a jazz club every now and then, but other than that, I'm fine staying home and hanging out with people at home. Because when you're at home, you're much more safe at home than you are when you're out in these clubs. Because you have no idea who wants to hurt you. You have no idea who wants to kill you for no reason whatsoever. And that's one of the things that terrifies me. What was the first thing I said? Oh, people person. I'm not a people person. There's only some people that I actually like and that I'll talk to, but other than that, I'm not a people person, because it's not that I hate people. I don't hate people. Anyway, it's not that I hate people. There's a lot of people out there that annoy me, though. And, for example, the people that go to church and have to tell you, I was one of these people, but now I'm not, and it's a good thing I'm not, because if I could look at myself like that, I'd punch myself in the face. These people that go to church and have to tell you what the father or priest said, that's annoying, because, I don't believe in this stuff, and I'm guaranteed there's a lot of people out there who don't believe in it, but who are afraid to tell their parents or family member because they'll be black sheeped, like they told their family that they're gay. Believe me, there's a lot of people out there, if they find out that their son, daughter, whoever is an atheist, sometimes they're thrown in group homes because, and I'm not even joking about that, because there's some families that are so religious that they can't accept that their own child doesn't believe in what they do, so they'll throw them out of the house and they say, oh, we had to protect our religion that way. Those people, that's a group of people that really annoy me. Homophobics annoy me. And I know I'm going to sound hypocritical saying this, and I do this from time to time. Most of the time I do it, but there's sometimes I just don't do it. When people are highly political, and I know I'm going to sound hypocritical because I love talking about politics. It's in almost every one of my conversations. But I'm talking about specifically people who have to talk about politics while taking a shit. These types of people. Like they have to blog about politics while they're taking a dump. Have you ever met a person like that? Where they're in the bathroom and they think that they have to tell you why you should vote for whoever while they're taking a crap? Has that ever happened to you? That happened to me one time. I don't want to get into the story, but it happened to me one time. So, there's just specific groups of people that annoy me. Wanting to be away from home. Now, that is something that I'm not comfortable with. I mean, I do want to have my own house, but I want to have a house that's relatively close to where I live. Because, what if something happens where I live and I'm not near home where I could just go and stay until maybe if there was a fire at my house, maybe I could go home and stay until my house is done, or insurance gets me a new house. And I especially feel bad for the college students that have no place to go if something happens to them. I really do. I feel sorry for them because they're away from home. They could be out of state. Say if there's a kid in Pennsylvania and he gets accepted to a college that's in, let's just say, Florida. He or she. Now, let's just say if he or she just happens to get kicked out of school because they were framed for maybe looking at porn in the library, and if they weren't, let's just say if they were framed for it, and this stuff does happen, and they get kicked out of school, how are they supposed to get home? All you geniuses out there who are away at college, who are living in dorms, tell me that. How are they supposed to get home? Are they supposed to hitchhike all the way home? Oh, they can't do that because they have to take their 50-plus boxes with them on the road. Well, what are they supposed to do? You know, they can't really call their family because, oh yeah, don't they need a charger for their cell phone to keep the phone going? No. All you geniuses out there, there's no telephones on the side of the roads anymore. So, being away from home is something, like far away from home is something I'm not comfortable with. That just is the reason why I'm not college material. And another thing is loving school. Yes, in order to be college material, you want to learn and you have to learn. And you want to love school. You want to love where you're going. And I'm not like that. I have no school spirit. Never had school spirit. When I was in high school, I hated the football team, but I loved marching band. When I went to Penn State for a year, I'm not a football guy. I'm not that... I'll watch it every now and then, but I'm not a guy who could eat bratwurst and drink beer and watch football for 17.5 hours during the day. I'm not like that. I love baseball, but that's a summer sporting event that everybody can enjoy. But football is like, you have to have a certain mentality to enjoy football.
He wanted to go inside.
What?
He wanted to go inside.
You wanted to go inside that day.
So, when it comes to sports and when it comes to school spirit and when it comes to loving school, I'm not qualified. So if you are like me and you don't qualify under those 4 things, you're not college material. Don't force yourself to be college material. For the people that are college material, good luck getting a degree in whatever you aspire to get. But if you get your degree and you don't get a job right away, don't go back to school to get another degree and then just to go back to school to get another degree, which should get you a job. But if it doesn't get you a job, you can't go back to school because you already earned your master's degree. And you can't get a doctorate unless you're in science or in any type of medicine field. So if you get your master's degree, if you get your I think it's bachelor's, scholars, and master's degree. If you get all those degrees and you still can't get a job, either you
Are you okay?
either you went to school for the wrong profession, or you wasted 16 years of your life and you have to pay these debts off until you're dead. So, personally, if you ask me, if you're a high school senior, I'm not against college, but if you want a true suggestion from somebody who's been out of school and who's tried college, don't go. Save your money. Save your money. Don't go to college because, you know why? Guaranteed. I could guarantee you, you will not get any life experience from college. You will not get any life experience from college. You will get life experience if you don't go to college, because if you don't go to college, you have to get a job, and I'm still trying to find a job. It's hard to find a job with a college degree and without one. I'm still, trying to find a job. That's a part of life experience. Dating, that's life experience. But you don't date that much in college. You don't, because you have to worry about finals, you have to worry about all these major tests, so you don't have time to date. If you don't go to college, you have time to date. You have time to experience with other group. You could try dating somebody of the same sex, even though if you classify yourself as straight, you can try dating a guy. I mean, you could experiment. I mean, who knows? You might be gay and you may not know it. And life experience you could get out of college. You don't need to go to college for life experience. When you enroll in college, all you're doing is enrolling for 4 more years of school that you have to stay at. That's all college is. If you want to live life to the fullest, don't go to college. Save your money, don't go to college, and enjoy life. That's all it is. Enjoy life. Don't go to college. That's what I think. Don't go to college and just enjoy life. You don't need college to enjoy life.